has had a bit of trouble with that today, Alves, and he keeps clutching for that left thigh. We mentioned that he cramped in his first round against Paul Capdeville. I just wonder whether he's starting to get those little sensations that might indicate the onset of cramp. Hard to believe he could get it today. It hasn't been that warm. There's been a breeze to keep conditions pretty pleasant. Full of running.
Camp's just keeping on encouraging him. I don't think he needs that. Gee, he's a fighter.
If you had to look at Alves' game, you'd say the first serve has maybe let him down a little bit, and he tries to hide that backhand by running around his forehand, but at times the backhand, the return, just battles a bit.
He's thinking of challenging, decides against it.
Just great accuracy all day long. Federer on the first serve.
4 games on.
Serves within himself, Federer. That was 119 miles an hour. His fastest is 128, so he's more worried about hitting his spots than hitting it to the maximum power that he's capable of.
He's hit the spot 17 times as far as aces are concerned. And we're at 4-all in the third.
I like that. Second serve hasn't got a lot on it. 90 miles an hour, and Federer, when he just shortens up the swing on the forehand and his body weight's going forward, he gets a good result. And that's what you have to do sometimes in the wind, just moderate your swings. Try to get sort of a flatter face on the ball, get more racket on the ball. Federer, he mishit 3 or 4 balls in that rally. They'll win in though.
Well, as I said, there's a little shake of the head, gusty breeze. It's just moving the ball at the last moment. If the player's set too soon for a shot, it's often just not quite where they are.
I'm sure he'll make mention of that breeze in his post-match interview on court, because it's the only reason I can think of.
There's a brilliant shot from him.
Well, that's when his forehand looks good, when he just dances into that backhand corner.
15-40.
That's where his balance is at its best.
So, double break point for him here. And he gets it at the first occasion. So I think it's a tiring Thiago Alves. So Roger Federer, the defending champion here at the US Open, will serve for a place in the third round.
15-love.
It's number 18. Really brilliant exhibition of serving in difficult conditions. A lot of people can serve well in nice calm conditions, everything's going well, but when it's gusty like this.
40-love.
The way you'd like to finish off a match. Ace number 19. The crowd have enjoyed it. They'd like to see it maybe go a bit longer, but I don't think so. And that will do it. A flick of the wrist.
Saves his best shot for last.
And finishes off in style. Roger Federer made a little bit shaky in the middle set. Couldn't quite find his game. Oh, what is there an overrule or a challenge?
He's challenged.
Oh, they're all about to shake hands.
I think this is in. Well, why not?
Yeah.
He had a challenge up his sleeve. Worthwhile challenge on the line.
Well, a good match for Federer, really, because he was pushed there, and it's the sort of match that he would like to come through in straight, so not threatened. Very popular here. The crowd stand to him. They like their champions in New York, and certainly Federer's been one of the best, having won four in a row. Well, but he won't mind a toughish sort of middle part of the match there, because it'll give him a bit guide of where he is and what he's got to work on.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that he will go away now on the practice court and just iron out a couple of little things that let him down today. I mean, he did make 46 unforced errors. He hit 54 winners, but 19 of those were aces. So from the back of the court, Federer a little rusty today, and he was certainly pushed by Alves. And we saw a bit of that last night from Ryler de Hart up against Nadal. Lowly ranked, but he got in there and had a go, as did Alves today, and that was unusual. Alves had challenged on the final point of that match.
Roger, great match. He wasn't going to let you get away easy, though, huh? One more challenge.
No, he did well.
Thiago Alves, everybody.
It was a really difficult match. I mean, I never heard of him before, and it makes those really difficult. So that's how it goes sometimes in these tournaments, you know. But he did very well. He had a really tough match in the first round, and made me work really hard today. So I'm happy to be through, of course.
I'm sure you are, and I'm wondering the life of Roger Federer. You're getting everybody's best match all the time. He's ranked 137th in the world. It was straight sets, but he gave you a tough time.
Yeah, I think depth in men's tennis is immense, you know, and yeah, I mean, I guess they got nothing to lose as well, so they, instead of maybe just, you know, putting the ball into play, they start going for the shots and starts working on the big courts, and they, you know, then with the momentum it's hard, but I think I did pretty well the last few years, and I'm happy with my career so far.
Not bad, not bad. What's your philosophy in a match like this when you don't know your opponent? How do you feel him out?
Well, I think you try to sort of feel your way into the match the first 4 games or so, see what his patterns are on his serve, maybe, you know, his technique and everything, and also getting used to the conditions. You know, it's quite breezy out here today. At the Olympic Games there was no wind whatsoever, so I think it took me a little bit to get used to it, but in the end I think I did well. I think I served really well at the moment, which is obviously a big bonus, and I mean, I'm concentrating my own game at the moment, and physically I'm fine, which is most important.
How do you feel physically from last year comparing to this year coming in?
Well, maybe a little bit more confidence last year than this year. You know, I haven't had the best hardcourt season this year, but other than that, I feel fine. You know, I think I'm over my sickness, which is most important, and wish I could have won maybe one of the big tournaments in Paris or Wimbledon, but hopefully this one is going to be the good one.
You only got to the finals, you know. Thanks, Roger.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Roger Federer, John Ted.
And there's Roger's part of the draw.